Welcome to my special YouTube video series for business people looking to deal with the challenges imposed by the global coronavirus pandemic. And it's forcing us to operate in social distancing, self-quarantining, and all these interesting terms, but really meaning that we're not able to function so heavily in our normal work environments. And we're pulled back into our homes to actually do a lot of stuff that we normally don't do, creating more time at home. But it also offers us an opportune time to build up on aspects of our business that we might not necessarily have pursued had it not been for the situation. So what I'm looking to do is talk to you about how you might augment your business, augment yourself professionally, by the development of your own YouTube videos and YouTube video series. So I'm just going to discuss with you how you can more easily do this, put it together in a very simplified format, and as you can tell, I'm pulled away from a lot of the bells and whistles I previously utilized for some of my earlier YouTube videos for this time period, just because I want to make maybe a bit more videos in a bit more rapid succession so that the information gets out to people who want to build upon that information. So one of the things we're going to talk about today is how do you make your own YouTube videos? Well, pretty straightforward. You need to have a camera. So whether it's your camera that you can from your laptop computer, the camera that you have mounted that you hook up into your computer, even a cell phone that somebody else can hold or you can have mounted, or just a camera such as the one I'm using that allows you to hook into a tripod and film yourself. Then just take a very simplistic background that is not overly descriptive. For example, I'm using in a light brownish purple room right now, which doesn't have too much distraction, and because of light, not optimal in this room, but what it will allow me to do is it allows me to lessen the color of the background and thereby apply text in the background, which you will see. I don't see it right now, but there will be text available to people who want to see it, and I can impose the text afterwards. So what you want to do then is just film yourself, get some ideas, present them to the audience. You don't want to necessarily start off your video right away talking as soon as you turn it on. I'll tell you about with video editors what you're going to look to do instead. But what you want to do is start filming, talk directly into the camera, make sure you're confident, projecting well. Hold your position for a while before you start to speak, like maybe about 2-3 seconds at least. And then commence and present yourself, present the topic that you're talking about. And at the end, thank the audience. And once again at the end, do this again. Hold yourself for maybe 3 to 5 seconds before getting up and turning off your video camera. So that is what I typically look to do. It makes a very straightforward presentation and allows me to work very simplistically with that video to come up with these YouTube videos. They're nothing sophisticated. I'm not trying to be sophisticated this time. Instead, what my aim is to relay information to individuals like yourself. So once I've got the video, what I then do is I go to my computer, and I've already got it downloaded, but you can look to download it, is a video editor. There's a number of free video editors that you can access. The one I typically use is a VSDC video editor. I'll include that in the links below, as well as some other video editors that might be available to yourself. And what you simply do then is you upload your video into your computer and into the video editor. And really you just need to do a couple very simple and straightforward things to get your video ready for publishing. And this is what I look to do when I'm publishing. And using a very simple format that you're seeing with this particular video. I take the video, I upload it, and then I simply go to my trimming functions, listening in, identify where I want to start, and because I was, as I suggested, motionless for a couple seconds before I started, I trim in that period of time. I identify that point, trim in front of it, then I drag back the entire video to the start position, then I go to the end or near the end, and then I trim the ending. So that way I've got those two parts. The first part, which is often fuzzy, turning on the camera, sitting down, adjusting myself in the video screen, and then subsequently when I get up, those elements are taken out. So you've trimmed. Next, what I typically do is I go to the volume setting. Had to learn this after a while. I'll tell you right now what you do. Increase your volume setting. Oftentimes what you'll find is the volume setting that when you transfer the video to the computer and then subsequently to YouTube, the volume constantly fades. So you want to actually use the video editor to elevate the volume. And then finally what I look to do is I put text in. Very simple process. Utilize the editor keys, hit the text function, create a box, put text above, possibly put text below or on the sides, and provide the information that is appropriate in that process. With that, you can preview the video, upload it, create an upload of it within the video editor. So now you have a file named, whether it's an MPEG, an AVI file, or whatever file you choose. Then you go to your YouTube channel, YouTube Studio. Typically I go through to function, get on my channel, and simply upload the video. Identify it from the file folder that was saved in, and the video gets uploaded into your channel. Then you're prompted to complete the various processes and description tags. You're going to put a title in. Put a very descriptive title in there. Then after the title, you want to put your contents, your explanation, as you can see from mine. 1 or 2 paragraphs talking about what the video is about. Creating searchability functions for people who are looking for this. Identify a topic underneath which it falls. In this particular case, the topics are somewhat limited with YouTube, so oftentimes I'm sort of necessitated to utilize the education, as this one is, topic. I'd rather be using a more business specific topic, but since YouTube doesn't at present provide that, you work with what you have. You go through. Most of my videos are not really designed to be for children, meaning that they're not child content designed, they're more adult content. And then you want to also proceed and use the more extensive features that they allow. It's not really extensive, it's really providing you with the option to insert keywords. Keywords are always important because that's what directs people and drives people to find you. Whether it's information about who you are, where you're located, what the various topics, what search terms would people look to do to find you. And then you can get into the more sophisticated processes. Once you've done that, you have your video uploaded. YouTube then provides you with the ability to promote it, which is another great feature, whether you have Twitter, Facebook, and the like. Very simplistic process to promote your video quickly to all the people who are following you and all the people who you're having discussions with. Give yourself a bit of traction. Traction is always a difficult thing to do, but that's how you get from A to B, very simplistically, of starting up your first YouTube videos for business purposes as you're trying to make use of the time that you're given while we face this global pandemic. So hopefully this video has been helpful. There's going to be more videos I'm going to be looking to make to try to assist people with respect to advancing their business in this challenging time, which is also beneficial to myself as it gives me focus and specificity with respect to how I'm looking to better improve my own business. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you.